But that's what I think about that. TBH. Grab this doohickey. Throw it in this here doohickey. Call it a day. What up, Smiley? Welcome in, my friend. Okay, and it just randomly dropped, and then it came back. Hopefully that's not a persisting issue, because that would suck. If I have internet issues again, I'm gonna actually write. I don't have a ton of time, so let's get into it. I moved this on accident. I didn't mean to. There you go. Ah! It's fine. My god, this is chaotic. A little too much curb there. Welcome in, welcome in. Ooh! A little late on the brakes. I'm shooting for a 2:35. Oh, Jesus Christ. What are you doing, brother? 2:35 something. That's where I've been consistently sitting for the last couple of hours. This lap is not going to be that, because this isn't our hot lap just yet. And I'm getting warmed up again. So don't judge me too harshly, all right? Go easy on me. Be nice. This car is capable of 235s. I just have to not be an idiot. Easier said than done. I broke way too early. Holy moly. I'm still at 228. It's gonna be 37. Yep, 37.69. Look at that. Go gently on the power instead of just mashing it like I did last time. I just saved us 2/10. That's sick. Not too much curb. Ooh, just barely. Just barely. If you touch that inside curb too much, you'll unsettle. And then go careening into the next left-hander, which is not fantastic. Oh, that turning is beautiful. What's up, Oz? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know it. That's all we do on this channel. I probably shouldn't say that. Oh, brother. Ah, track limits. Rip. Hey, hey, hey. Too much turning. What are you doing, brother? Track limits again. If I held it in, I would have been fine, but I didn't. I bitched out. Beautiful. Probably can take that a little bit faster. Still a little early. I can take it flat out in 5th, but not in 6th. I wasn't paying attention. I looked at chat. You guys are a distracting bunch. The bunch of you that is Oz. Yeah, I can't quite get it to go flat out in 5th. It's probably a tuning thing. Probably something I could tune out. It might be, I don't know what it might be. Maybe anti-roll spring rate and my dampening for the front, probably, because the rear feels fine. Oh yeah. Being patient. Super patient. Beautiful. Very smooth. I didn't brake. I didn't trail brake enough. I think it was good to like pitch that in. What am I trying to say? I think it was good to slam on the brake initially, but I should have trail broke for a little longer. Oh yeah. Come on, you rat bastard. Howdy. Hey. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I drove it around 200 laps on the test center. In one of the first GT250s for a while, it was still called something else. And although the strictly legal build currently isn't fast enough with some shenanigans, you can, and according to rules, shenanigans, you can still get it. I can get it, I think, to the 240s.
It's pretty good.
And yeah, and if I want, I can chain a lot of corners in a drift.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's not the fastest, but it is fun.
There we go. Yeah, the front cooling is not great. I'm currently streaming, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for that.
You're welcome. Like, this guy's a fucking schizo. He's just talking to himself. Beautiful. I didn't need to go to third there. Holy shit. You said brake late? Oz, you might be onto something. You see that? Do you see that trail braking, dude? Did you see that? That was gorgeous. Just nice and gradual. I can brake later? Are you on crack? You're probably right. I'm scared. Yeah, that's one thing I'm not able to do. I'm sorry, Oz. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to shove it in your face. I know you're a keyboard god. Eek. I could have turned in a little earlier there. Never heard of it. 36. Let's go. Ooh. I'm playing on controller, yeah. It's a bit of a pain, but I'm getting used to it. No, I'm not on a wheel, Oz. Stop spreading misinformation. You see my hands turning? Look at this shit. Controller, baby. Oh, cable's all messed up. Nope. I'm trying to compete with a bunch of people who are on wheel, and it's hard. It's very difficult.
You all have the controller cheat.
I wouldn't call it a cheat, dude. Honestly, I feel like if I was on wheel, I would be faster. And that's not just me being like, oh, you know, it's the gear that I have. That's my excuse. Genuinely speaking, I think it'd be faster because I know where it's supposed to be. I know where the apex is, but hitting that is a completely different story when you're on controller. I was talking, not thinking. I should shut up and drive. Shut up, Oz. Please don't, actually. I need your validation to stay sane. Well, to be fair, you steer with a mouse. You don't steer with A and D, Oz. Bro, honestly, if you had pedals and kept steering with your mouse, I think you'd be really good. Does it have multiplayer? You're crazy. You were just in here. I will say the moment BeamNG people, not the devs, but BeamNG nerds added multiplayer, this game like blew up in a whole new way for me. Gone are the days of racing myself. I assume this is an all vanilla build. This is mostly vanilla. The only thing that's not vanilla is the transmission. I should be in 5th. I'm scared. I made it. Oh my god. Not really. That's really slow. The RLS server I'm in has a 6-speed sequential mod for the 200BX because it's really the only way that it can be competitive. At least in my opinion. You can probably make a competitive sequential 5-speed, but you definitely cannot use a manual. According to the nerds in this server, if you are using a manual every time you shift, you're losing a second. I should not be in second gear. What are you doing? This is RLS Road Racing RP server. It's on Spa. It's gonna take a while to download. Fair warning. Is this lap chalked? Or is this a good lap? I honestly cannot remember. I'm gonna say it's chalked so I can read. And being able to smooth brake and accelerate because Senate throttle techniques works better with tap steering. Yeah. The bob 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 bob. Braking without ABS can be tricky though. I have to set max braking force to 60%, and if I turn like more than 10 degrees while braking, one of the wheels locks up. Yeah. I did that series of turns without looking at the road. It was pretty cool. It was slow as shit, but I still did it. This is my first time really touching a race car. Genuinely. I mainly only focus on street cars, so this has been quite an experience outside of what I'm used to. I'm so here for it. I've learned so much in such a short amount of time. But I'm so out of my depths. It is a public server, yes. It just takes a while to download. There's a good number of mods. I should be in 5th. Maybe not. I can take that in 6th. You see that? What's happening? Yeah, you can drive this car. I'm still in the process of really ironing it out. So there might be some things that are wrong with it, but I'm pretty happy with where this is at. This is the fastest car I've built so far. You'll probably be able to beat my time. The car itself is fast. I know that. It's me that's the issue. It's Road Racing RP, RLS Road Racing RP server. That's what it's called. I should put it in the description for everyone's sanity. I keep missing this corner because I'm not paying attention. Yeah. I mean, Oz, do you think it's gonna be that big of an effect? Because it's not like in the red yet, right? Does it necessarily need to be in the green? Okay, I'll fix it. I think the brakes need to be dialed in too. I don't think they're quite what I want them to be. I still think too much force is going to the back. The more red, the more tire wear. Yeah, that makes sense. 26. 36, 68. Yeah, maybe I need to up the cooling. Hold on. Oh, my little fingies. So the things I don't like about the car. Sometimes it doesn't want to steer in. That might be a skill issue from me understeering on controller. Could also be that my anti-roll spring braid's maybe too stiff. Bring that down to 6.5. Maybe let it lean in a little bit more. I still think too much power is going to the rears on braking, so I will up that to 79. Bring the cooling to 9% because we're adding more force to the front. In the end, I'm actually going to do something kind of silly. I'm going to bring this down to 225, up this to 18%, and then leave that at 2%. Because I think it'll help with turning a little bit. Do that. Exit out here. Do the event. Make sure I'm not annoying my friends. Hey, Justin, am I being annoying?
Oh no, not at all. I have the queuing set to manual, so I don't
Perfect.
update anything.
I was in reference to the stream, but that works too.
Oh.
I wanted to make sure you weren't like sick of me.
I can always mute you.
Yapping. Yeah. Okay. I won't be offended if you're like, this guy's fucking annoying.
Well, I turned your volume down a bit, but that's all.
Okay. Hey.
I mean, I'm not on a multiplayer server if I solely want to drive alone.
Right. Checks out. You know what I might do? You know what I might just fucking do? I might up my tire pressures a little bit. Because I think this could go up like 20.
Good for the top speed.
23, 24. I want to see if that helps with stability through turning. I think it'll hurt grip, maybe? But we'll see. Brakes harder. Could be that on fresh tires. I'm on fresh tires too. Okay, sixth gear. Lift a little bit, not all the way. Oh, I turned in hella late. It's my bad. Rip. Oh gosh. Probably should use less curb there. It's okay. Rip. Yeah, I had a couple issues with the server too. Initially when trying to join. I don't need to lift as much there. I can hold it. Okay, I think I found it. I didn't realize there was markers on the left side. I was honestly really blind to that fact. 3702 and it still wasn't perfect. I'm in the grass. That was pretty good. I probably could have given a little bit more beans, but that's okay. I'm happy with where that's at. I'm 8/10 slower than my fastest lap currently. Short shift early. Oh, that was gorgeous. Come on, baby. Nice. Stick to that right side. Turn in early. Oh, shit. Way too early. Way too early. I can wait much later. Ooh, I broke too late. That's gonna take up a lot of our time. We made up like 14 tenths, I think. Like a second. Math. Yeah, it's chalked. It's chalked. I tried doing complicated math in my brain. It wasn't even that complicated. I can't take that flat out because I'll hit track limits. Yeah, I think I found it. That's where it's at. I don't know if I should be coming out of that turn in third or second. I feel like second's where it's at because I have a lot more get up and go, but at the same time, I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Oz. I wonder if there's a missing file that you need. Lift a little bit. I think I should probably lift coming into the corner instead of midway. That might help with corner exit, because at least I'll be accelerating out of corner exit. I looked at chat, I looked at chat, I looked at chat, I looked at chat, you silly goose. That's gonna be quite the mess, because I do plan to stream the actual event, which is on Sunday. And hopefully I won't be just like staring at chat going, what are you guys saying? What's going on? Not only will I be trying to keep track of the other drivers, but also my own chat. What are you doing? What are you doing, you silly goose? I should be in second. Somehow this lap is faster than the last one because I was running 156 at that turn. Last time I was 155. Absurd. Yeah, downshift into 5th is where it's at there, I think. Broke too early. It's 27. It'll be 36 something. Yep, 36.72. I could probably brake later there, honestly. Your beam's having a seizure. Oh no. Track limits. I can probably brake later. Holy shit. I think I'm at 23 in the front. Maybe 25 in the... I don't fucking know. I changed it earlier. I was initially running 21.5 in front and rear. It's a square setup if that helps you. I wasn't turning. You may want to get 1 psi more on the front to get less heat. Gotcha. I can also turn up the cooling as well, which I might do because the brakes still look pretty hot. This is not the optimal line. Worked early again. Woo! That was the most gentle crash. It just ever so slightly careened. It wasn't even a roll. I probably could have held it, honestly. If I just let it coast, probably would have been fine. I'm gonna go up by a lot, not just a little. You might have flipped, but I'm not 100% positive. Slowly taking a nap. Just, I don't even know how it just so gently. Hi, Devin. Try 70% brake bias. It sends too much to the rear. I'll show you. I will prove it to you. Let me find it. You might be right, but I also think I'm right, so I'm gonna argue with you for no reason. Yes. Where the frig is it? There it is. I could be wrong. I could be talking out of my ass. We don't know. We'll see. So no ABS. Make sure I'm not cutting anyone off. See how even that is? That's gorgeous. With no ABS. It's beautiful. The ABS light was flashing? No shot. No shot am I being silly. Did I forget to hit apply? I think I forgot to hit apply. I did. Because I set it to turn off live updates. Silly man. Watching a flip with a 200BX gives me sunburst vibes. Holy, what the shit is that? Oh, that's just his Moonhawk. That was so loud. My goodness, I can't hear a single thing right now. Okay, and braking. I feel like the test wasn't conclusive. Hold on. I'm looking at that the set of 4 right there. Looking at that set of circles. Okay, and stop. Oh, maybe it is too much in the front. It also wasn't downshifting, so yeah, but you can see when the tires slip. So when the gray fills in, you can see what wheels losing traction. It's pretty cool. I'll bring this down for everyone's sanity. And I'll bring that down by 2. Then see how that feels. Devin put me onto an idea, which I have decided to adopt today, which is setting your brake pressures to just before. See, it throws all the way to the freaking rear. Just before they lose traction, when you're fully on the brakes, and then backing it up just a little bit, and then putting ABS on. I'm happy with that. Am I wrong? Am I wrong for that, Oz? I don't think so. What happens when I put the bias farther to the rear? I lose traction in the rear end, and then I oversteer into corners. And some would say that's a good thing. I would say I don't want to deal with that. So I have it just before I feel like it's going to give out. Shut up, Devin. I will come to your house and shit on your pillow. What? You're not wrong though, dude. I'm still in the 235s. I don't think that's a good idea. Since you have aero, you might have lackluster braking at high speed. Will you do more BeamNG tuning videos sometime in the future? Absolutely, Anton. 100%. I'm still in the works of defining everything. You see, I was a dumbass and I decided to talk about something I didn't fully understand, which was differentials. Because the math is a hell of a lot more complicated than I initially anticipated, and it's more complicated than I explained in the video. So I fixed my math because it was wrong. But yeah, shit's complicated. And I don't fully understand suspension yet. I don't fully understand camber and toe and alignment. I'm getting put onto so much information for this project, which is super cool, but it's extremely daunting because I am realizing I don't know a fucking thing. I am oblivious. Did I put ABS back on? I don't think I did. We'll see. I did. I'm smart. Yeah, it's as of right now, there is no way to use that information in a way that's going to be helpful. It's great to quantify it, but there's some extra steps that I need to go through to figure out how exactly to use that information. One of the ways that I plan to use that information is by figuring out how to quantify grip with the specific tires I'm using. Because if I could do that, then I can figure out how much power is needed to be sent to either side in whatever given situation. The main way that I want to quantify grip is by weight. So given a tire's compound, the width, the sidewall, all that good stuff, how much force, how much grip does it have, how much power can the wheel take before it slips at a given weight? As we all know, when you turn, all the weight goes to the outside wheel. Okay, that makes sense. So the inside wheel's losing everything, but in open differentials and limited differentials, torque wants to go to the path of least resistance. Okay, which would be that inside wheel. The benefit of a limited slip differential is by locking up the inside wheel to send more power to the outside, which is great. It's perfect. But I don't like, at what point does it hurt? At what point is it helping versus hindering your ability to drive? Unless you have max ABS, ARBs. There we go. Not ABS. Listen, me and reading chat and also trying to drive is not helpful. Unless you have max ARBs, then your outside wheel will kiss the sidewall. Yep. And if you have crazy tire pressures, that also mess with it. By the way, have you seen the teasers? Yes, I'm super stoked. It looks like a whole new track. It doesn't look like Hirochi. Getting semi-slicks? I didn't see that. That's cool. Like a middle ground between sport and race. Super excited about that. Oh, Anton, I guess to answer your question a little bit farther, the reason why I can't really do shit right now is because if I do all this math to figure out how grip is quantified within the game currently, it's not going to matter because BeamNG is coming out with a new tire model. Holy fucking shit. So all that work would have been absolutely pointless. I would have to do it all over again. I didn't see the chassis video, I don't think. I've seen teasers of like pictures and stuff for their... It looks like a whole new track, right? I can't think of any current track that looks like that. From 15x8s to 17x7, getting an improvement felt like cheating. It's Hirochi Raceway? So they're redoing it then, hey? I guess that downhill is much more steep than I thought it was. I didn't think it was that aggressive. So you're saying that you went to a much bigger wheel, right? So you went from 15x8s to 17x7s, which is they're not as wide, but they're bigger. And you said you had a grip increase. It's pretty sick. I don't know how that makes sense, but sick. Yeah, there's a guy in the server that he currently, I believe, has the best time on Spa. I think he's running like a 231. No, not 231, 228, which is a ridiculous time. That's insane. He's 10 seconds faster-ish than I am, which is ridiculous. I think he's closer to no, If I'm running 35s, you can fucking do the math. I'm not doing that math. Yeah, dude, he's running 228s. I'm like, how? I want to beat you. That doesn't make sense. No, I think I know what it is. I think we had this issue before. A lot of people, I did a stream a while back on Spot as well, and a lot of people try to join the server. There's a particular file that is missing from the server client itself, but it's required to join. So it's like, it's not giving you the required information, but it needs it to let you in. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the file is. I don't have it, so I'll bug the devs about it. I guess not devs, but the hosts. Turn, you bitch. I joined because I had it. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. Oh no, I do know, because Devin sent me the file, and then yeah, bug Devin. Devin, get your ass over here. Explain this. This is my domain. I'm just here. Well, to be fair, Swiss, I am not locked in whatsoever. And I guess yeah, don't look right now, okay? Don't look at this. This is embarrassing. This is this is not a good example of my driving. Oh my days. Oh, let me lock the fuck in, okay? Let me get in there. Sort this shit out. Get in there like swimwear, dog. See, thanks for hopping in. Always appreciate you. Good man. Are there any restrictions for putting times on the track? Are there classes, or can you just pimp your ride and be on top? So there is a 250 power to weight, 0.250 power to weight limit, and each weight, right? So I'm at 1,200 and some change kilograms, has a specific tire width in total that you can run. So currently for this car, I can run a maximum of 18 inches wide front to rear. Does that make sense? So I can run 17 by 9s front and rear, or I can run 17 by 8s in the rear and 17 by 10s. Sorry, 17 by 8s in the front and 17 by 10s in the rear. I hope that makes sense. There's a couple of restrictions, like you need to have a ballast box in the passenger seat, you need to have a roll cage, and some other shiz. I don't fully understand all the rules. I should put the freaking link to the Discord in the description. I'll do that next time. If you want to get in the Discord, look up Raceless on YouTube. That should have all the information you need to get in. I was in 5th already. I thought I was in 6th, you silly man. Yes, correct. Wheel width is based on weight. See? Devin just got it down. Me? Too many words. Did you get on? I appreciate you popping in the stream, Devin. Sick. Oh, maybe I used a little too much curb. Oh, I short shifted. What are you doing? There we go. Like last 5 laps, I've missed that corner. Got you. I'm assuming that means you can't meticulously judge my driving piece by piece. I'm sure you can hear it. Hear me slipping and sliding around. Yeah, it was pretty rough yesterday. I actually got a chance to talk to what's his face, the guy who runs 28s. So I was running here's what's weird. I was running 226s consistently solo, or maybe 222. Jesus Christ, fucking English. I was running 36s solo consistently, and then we did essentially a skirmish with whoever was in the server, and I was running 233s with them, which was utterly confusing. Oh, I should have turned in earlier. That's okay. Don't worry, I'll be here to absorb every rollover you do. You know, to be fair, I've only rolled over once. I've caught every other one. Yes, I got to talk to Denny. He put me onto a bigger set of wheels, and so far it's helped. I think it gained me like a second when I was absolutely locked in. Trail brake. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Not too much. Don't be greedy. Just kind of chuck it in there lightly. Lightly chuck it in there like hot dogs on a grill. You know what I mean? Just fucking yeet them motherfuckers. I don't know why that's the analogy I chose to go with, but that's how that came out. Too much? Just enough? No. Denny wasn't in here for long enough for me to, like, ask him, hey, can you watch my line and then pick it apart and tell me that I'm terrible at everything I do. I did tell him that I'm his biggest fan, though. I told him that I wanted to be him, and then he's really cool. Other than the wheels, that's about it. Well, I think I could have been on the gas a little sooner. I'll take it. Okay. I broke early. Damn. I just don't think I can make that corner, but I can. I have plenty of time. Plenty of grip, too. That's a 26. It's going to be roughly 30 something. 35, 6, 7. Let's go. I think it's the fastest one yet. Oh, no. I think I did a 65 earlier. A 35, 65 earlier today, but I wasn't recording or streaming. I didn't take a picture, so it doesn't count. It doesn't exist. Oh, I over-rotated. I over-rotated at the beginning, and I had to let out to regain like a silly man. I feel like I drive better when I have competition near me. That might just be because everyone else is skill issuing, and I'm just like, wow, I'm actually not bad at this. Because they're not like taking it seriously. I'm genuinely terrified for the first lap of the event. I've been told it's going to be an absolute mess and that people will DNF because of the first lap. I'm getting greedy. Hold on. Every time I look at chat, I miss this corner, so I'm going to ignore you for a half second. I'm so sorry. Don't hate me. So look up Raceless on YouTube. That's the guy. Devin, correct me if I'm wrong. That's the guy who's putting this whole shindig together. Oh, I saw what your message was. I don't know why it got deleted. It was fine. That's weird. YouTube moderator went crazy today. It said fuck you in particular. Anyway, look up Raceless on one of his videos somewhere. You should see some sort of Discord link. If there's not, I don't know what Raceless is doing. He's a silly man. Watch it get deleted again. It's gonna be hilarious. I know I missed that checkpoint. Okay, don't pay attention to that. It wasn't gonna be fast lap anyway. I mean, it's still 36. It's respectable. Somehow save that. It's crazy. My car really said, "Let me touch grass real quick." And for what? Doesn't help you. Doesn't help me. Okay, let off here. Oh, that's gorgeous. Maybe I do have to let off on the initiation of that second right-hander. I guess it's the first. No, it's the second, because you have the hairpin, and then you have the initial left and the right. So technically, it's the second right. Is that what the racing nerds would call it? Nope. And to be fair, I don't use nerds as an insult. I am absolutely a nerd, okay? Any man who spends 4 weeks trying to figure out how differentials work and how to figure what the fuck, and trying to figure out how to quantify that is an absolute fucking nerd. Oh, that's beautiful. Ciao. I think I broke a little too long there. That was nice though. That felt really good. Thanks, Mid. I appreciate that, DHD. I wanted to get another one out this week, but life got in the way. And also, this shit's complicated. I don't know how long you've been sitting in stream for, but yeah, dude, I broke way too early. What are you doing? Differentials, too much, too complicated. Life shaking fist, yeah, seriously. 35.66 with like several mistakes. Probably get him in like a 24 if I was smart. Not smart, if I was paying attention. It's there. The speed is in the car. I just need to find it. I need to channel my inner lightning queen. Let off at the beginning of the second. Yup. Grab that inside corner. Listen, that's probably not the fastest people have taken that corner, but I'm staying within track limits, and I think that matters more. Fuck coming in first, am I right? I'm staying on the track. I broke too hard and too long. I could have turned in earlier. It's okay. A little wide. Bring it in. Absolutely. Yeah, it does, dude. Is it your first time getting in there, Tombo? Or have you been there before? I've been in the server before. Because if not, you might not be able to join. Ozercraft tried to get in, but because the way the server's set up, there's a specific file that's missing that's required to join the server. Yeah, rip. What are you doing? Touching grass. Don't eat for that right now. We are degenerates. We hate grass. That was a 53? A 153? No. No way is that 3 seconds faster than what I was running earlier today. I don't believe you. Ain't no shot. Ain't no way, bro. And... ooh, just a little late. Just a little late. I think it's because I was up on that curb. Holy shit, that was 25? We might just be getting a 34 here. We might. Holy Crapizzo! 234.71. Fastest lap yet, baby. We're shaving off time. Slowly but surely. And now it's still with like several mistakes. I can go faster. I am speed. It's not showing me the time differences anymore. I guess it's okay. Nice and smooth. Could have been a little more aggressive on the throttle there. Bring it in. Very nice. Up to the outside. Go throttle, let it coast. Catch back up. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Holy shit, you got in. That's crazy. I think I broke a little too hard. Maybe just a little too early. Could have broke later. I don't know if that's going to cost us too much time. Hopefully not. Try not to get too greedy. Fourth gear. Not too much throttle. Very nice. Within track limits. Down to third. Find that apex. Power out. Super nice. Hold it. Hold it. Hold it. Yes, sir. Keep going. Keep going. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I didn't see it what time I was posting. It's okay. Good chow. I just lost it. I just lost it. It's okay. It's gonna be another good lap though. That's gotta be another 34. It's gotta be. Oh yeah, 34.84. Gorgeous. I think this lap is the beginning of the end for this set of tires. I'm not lifting all the way. Lifting only a little bit. No, I just left track limits. That's okay. It's all right. It's all right. Forgive yourself. All right. Forgiveness is what we all need a little more of, right? And brake. Go brake a little bit. Into that corner. Very nice. Short shift to fourth. All the way in. All the way in. Very nice. Maybe a little too much curb. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Brake, nice. Nice. That feels really, is that the fastest? I don't know, but it feels really good. On a third. Find that apex. Exit out in fourth. Oh, that was so nice. Not too greedy. Track limits, that's okay. That was a 52. Holy shit. I don't know what I'm on right now, but it's working. I broke too early. That's proper quick. 233! 233, baby! Somebody clip that. I don't think... Is there a clipping feature on YouTube? Letting off ever so slightly. Nope, still went over. Damn. I gotta find where that is. I'm beginning to believe. So that lap on fresher tires. I don't know if I can do that lap again on fresh tires, bro. Welcome to the stream, by the way. Oh, thank you, sir. I'm trying so hard. I'm used to seeing hat tricks post like 51s in that one specific corner. You know what I'm talking about? He's always saying like, oh, I got down to 51. I'm like, God damn, how are you that fast? I'm getting it now because I just posted a 52. Hopefully I'll remember what corner I was talking about. Oh shit. I was a little too greedy, but it's fine. I don't think this is gonna be the fastest lap. I made a good handful of mistakes, I think. Right here, this checkpoint. He was saying he's posting 151s, and that's like a good sort of 3/4 of the way through point to know what kind of lap you're gonna have before you cross the finish line. I didn't quite tuck into that apex as much as I could have. Yeah, this is gonna be a second slower, I think. That is exactly how that corner is supposed to go. Aside from maybe the exit. Oh my God, my hands hurt so bad. This one's gonna be a 35, I think. Yeah, 35.01. Just right at it. Holy crap. You know what? I'm quite satisfied with that. Honestly, I can't even think of anything that I would change with the car. I think most of it is just, it's me, and I need to be super consistent. But that feels quite nice. Ow. Kia's all-wheel drive, perfect torque curve. Yeah. His FCV is really good. Yeah, it's a little frustrating. Here's why it's frustrating to me. I walked into this with very little experience in terms of the racing side of things. Again, I focused primarily on street tunes. And then I walked into this and I was like, oh yeah, I got this down, dude. I got this shit pat. But no. It turns out I don't know a damn thing. I've learned so much. I've learned so much from you guys' community. Solomon. I'm sorry I called you that when I first met you. It's clearly salmon. Oh my god, my hands, dude. I mean, hey, at 35 on almost 60% tires is, I'm happy with that. I'm pretty stoked with that result. Oh my god. Jeez. What would I change? What would I change? I could probably make 6th a little longer. Because it's reaching 7 and some change by the end of the back straight. But if it had a little more time to go through the torque curve, I might be able to get to like 151-ish top speed. I wasn't paying attention to what my top speed was. Typically, you're supposed to be sitting in between like 151 and 149, somewhere in there. All good. The community is probably the best part of RLS. Yeah, it is. It really is. The events are nice, but the people are very nice and open to questions. Yeah, that's been my experience. I'm hitting 153. Oh no. Oh no. To be fair, Denny did say this car was a little underpowered for what he would like it to be. Because he used the 200BX in a different series, right? Or in a different championship. When he was saying this car was a little slow. A little underpowered. What? It's the same power to weight. I don't know why I'm asking you what the power to weight is. Do you remember what your max power was? For your car, Salmon? 345. Yeah, I'm at 301. I mean, it is pretty impressive that I'm even hitting 150 with a little under 50 less horsepower than you. It's pretty cool. Also, this is gonna get hella bright. Hold on. Oh, psych. Now it's gonna get hella bright. 20%. I feel like I'm just a little too white for my liking. My god, I need to fucking move around. Oh my gosh. I'm stoked. I'm stoked about that lap. 53. Sheesh. That might be it. I'll have to take a screenshot of that and post it as my lap time. But I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to get much faster. Because if Denny was just able to hit low 53s or low 50s. What am I saying? I didn't get a 53. It was something else. The 2 minute and 35. 235. He was able to hit the low 30s in the 200BX. God damn. The Moonhawk I was driving might have a bit more, but getting almost 2T uphill is a struggle. Gotcha. That makes way more sense. 2 tons. I'm there. Thank you for the clarification. You saw exactly what my brain was like. I have no idea what he just said. I should have picked that out. Is there anything I want to change about this car currently? Something that I don't like. Here are my tire pressures, by the way. 23 in the front and 24 in the rear. I don't know. I think I just hit a point where I was really consistent with this car as it stands. So it might honestly be just fine. You're saying they're very low for 23 and 24? What would you set them to, Salmon? See, I've had conflicting opinions. Oh, 30s. Jeez, I've had conflicting opinions about tire pressures. Some have said that like 21.5 is the perfect number. Obviously, there's no evidence to back that up, but hey, what are you gonna do? I think those 19-inch are good around 26-30. Gotcha. Okay. Let's give him a friggin' rip. Hey, okay. It's cool. I didn't want to see my, my track time. I think you have to be below 100 miles an hour for it to trigger when you're first starting. Yeah. Okay, don't count this lap. This lap is not a hot one. All right, it's just a regular old lap. Ooh, shit. God damn. It's pretty good. I think they're 18s. 18 by 8, I believe. I could be wrong. 21 in the front would be very understeer inducing. Interesting. 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 That was a weird time to shift. That was not the optimal point for that. I should have just stayed in third and just let it ride it out. I'm not supposed to be in second. Again, don't pay attention to this lap. Okay, the next one, it's gonna be a heater. Promise you. This one, however, dog shit. Come on, but yeah, those wheels with the 2CR tires in the list have very good race tires. Turn, you bitch. I mean, it is turning. It's honestly listening super well. It feels like it's not as hoppy either, which is pretty sweet. Yes, I am planning to race on Sunday. Holy crap. Track limits. Let's go, baby. That's my 2K followers for you. We're at the 2.5 now, which is nuts. It's slowed down quite a bit in growth since I kind of stalled out on posting. Was it 236 for a pretty rough lap? I'll take it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's all good. We saved it. Gotta do Meyer turn. Yeah, more turning videos. Okay, I know what you said. I read it and it just didn't come out. Oy, oy, oy. More tuning videos. Yeah. Yeah, Devin needs the help. He does. Honestly, though, I think, Devin, if we put our noggins together, brother, we'd be unstoppable. Hello? What are you doing? Settle the fuck down, okay? Chill. Remember when I said this lap was gonna be a heater? Nope. Oh my god. I think the reason why it feels a little strange right now, one, because my attention is being split between two different things, but two, because the tires are less willing to deform, it's not feeling as hoppy, which means it's more likely to just let loose a little bit, which isn't bad. I'm not used to it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting to. The flex of the tires was taking in a big bit of the pressure. Now I gotta compensate. Holy crap. To make the sway bars looser, hey? Not as stifferini. Track limits. And brake. I do like how it puts on throttle though. That's a big difference. That's a major difference in my opinion. 236, still with mistakes. Need to brake later. I need to brake halfway between 100 and 150, I think. I let out just slightly. Does the telemetry help with setting better times in your opinion? Absolutely, Devin. I would say it absolutely does. I think for someone who didn't spend too much time focusing on trail braking and smoothing out inputs, absolutely, because it's staring you in the face to be like, hey, you should pay attention to this. If it's something you already know how to do, maybe not. I mean, no, that's not true. It definitely does help, because I mean, look at the telemetry data on any class of racing. It's all tracked. People look at that stuff in the video footage after the fact. I don't know. Okay, again, brain just shut off. Hello. I think I'm not sure. So I feel like I need to let off slightly. I just don't know how much that is or when. So initially my theory was that I had to let off not after the first left, but on the initial right leading up the hill. So going downhill, I was feeling okay to keep it in, but as soon as it started going uphill, I felt like I needed to let out to let the car rotate to the right side, to then transition to the left, to then back straight. I guess this would be a back straight, hey? Come on, baby. Devin, you'd honestly need to sell me on it, because I need to see the usefulness of it, and then I'll go through the process of setting it up. That's 27. Yeah, this is a shit lap. Come on, lock the fuck in, baby. Yeah. We'll see. Typically, fifth gear is where it likes to sit. I see some people, though, sitting in sixth. Okay, I'm going to lift off halfway. Well, I'll be damned. What the fuck? What the hell? I think that was just the correct turning points for every single one of those corners.
Hello, Bluestone. How you doing?
Good, good. Just messing around.
I was too greedy. It's okay. I think I broke too hard. Broke too hard on that first downhill right-hander. That set me up for bad transitions to the subsequent left. It's okay. Too greedy. I turned in too early. Oh, I turned in so late. What are you doing? I broke late, or broke early too. Dang it. That's a 36. Yep, 36.14. Weird. Damn it, I'll read that in just a minute. Okay, I kind of slid into that, but it worked out. That's a coaster. What are you doing braking? I don't know. I don't know why you're braking there, pal. Doesn't make any sense. You don't usually brake there. Very nice. And any other ESP isn't allowed? What do you mean? Oh, ABS. No, he was talking about ABS.
Yeah, it's under race electronics, and all the other ones should be empty.
Yeah. Is it 25? Not great. Could be faster. 34. I mean, that is great. Compared to what I was doing yesterday, I should be ecstatic about these times. I'm being silly, being harsh. Yeah, I think that's better.
I mean, I'm only hitting low 34s consistently, so like, it's pretty nice.
I need to turn up my Discord because you guys are really quiet. You said you're hitting 34s consistently?
Yeah, like a low 34 on average.
Gotcha.
But that's with the extra, like 50 kilogram, no, 30 something kilograms I have.
I just hit my first 33.
You were driving a Vertex, right, Salmon?
Yep. But I have 28 pounds of penalty stuff for kilograms.
Yeah. Kill issue.
Very nice, not too greedy. How strict are they going to be on track limits? Like, how's that going to be enforced?
So usually it's not too bad. It's based on control and intention.
Gotcha.
So if you know you don't have control, it's not your fault. And if you intentionally do it, you know, it's kind of easy to tell if someone is corner cutting with intent or.
Gotcha.
Like if you're too wide with somebody and you accidentally go wide in a corner, like it's not going to be horrendous. But like if you overtake them off track, then it's like, okay.
Yeah, what are you doing?
That's probably a penalty. Yeah.
$35.24. Braking way too early. What are you doing? That's the way to do it, dude. Just like let off to roughly 60% smoothly before the initiation of that first left-hander downhill, and just hold 60% until you start exiting. What is it, Eau Rouge? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
The pink water.
The big one.
No.
Is that actually what it means?
Yeah, pink water. Eau Rouge. Like the strip club, Moulin Rouge.
Yeah, I wouldn't know that, Justin. See.
Yeah? No? There are quite some songs about
I
it.
mean, I don't know what you spend your free time at, but you know.
Well, it's in Paris. It's a bit of a drive. But I think nowadays it's more of a tourist attraction than
Probably, yeah.
yeah,
Oh, but
like
way
quite
too
a
much.
few movies or something.
Ooh, brother. You see that? No rollovers here, pal.
Yet.
Yet. Turned in a little late. Still caught it.
And I do know that they're probably going to be more strict on that, the double apex downhill after the hairpin on track limits, because a lot of people have been using that to gain time. Good things.
Oh, the big asphalt stretch.
Yeah.
Yeah, the double left, mostly fourth gear or something.
I'm gonna try not to smack into Tomo. He's just an orange blob for me.
Yeah, that's the benefit of having
I'm gonna smack into him. I didn't roll over. I didn't roll over. It doesn't count.
Oh my god. That was very... Oh my god.
I was fully sideways for a little bit there, but I didn't roll over. Hi, Sky. Welcome in. God damn. Oh my god. That's a solid
Yeah.
reset.
Well, you don't have your car fully tuned yet. That's a piece of tarmac I often visit.
Jeez. Okay. While I'm here, open that up. Turn this
I need to
down.
get your paint changed on the left side of your car there.
I feel like turning this down too much might not be good. I got a 55. 250 in the front.
I mean, for Spa, you kind of can have pretty stiff suspension. You don't need it to be too soft.
Curious, see how that feels. God damn. All right, run it back. Did I miss anything while I was really honed in on what the fuck I was doing? Devin said some shit. Biggest benefit of having SimHub is the overlays are way less FPS intensive than Beam apps. That makes total sense. Plus the apps are smart, so they won't show when not in a vehicle. Additionally, like button boxes and Bluetooth devices, phone, tablet, and whatnot. What's up, Nightpaw? Welcome in. It's not Nightpaw, it's Nightpaw. Damn. Yeah, I was actually before stream I was watching Driver 61 break down his Spa tutorial. I got through about half of it and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna start doing laps because I don't have a ton of time to stream today. But I'll definitely give it another watch through for sure. It also adds support for servers without the telemetry app that we have because it's not running as a mod. Oh, that makes sense. Also, side note, yeah, okay, right, all that. Welcome in, Nightpaw. Damn. I'm gonna have to go find the clip where I got that 33. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to beat it unless I find some like super secret tuning technique that I just don't know about yet. It's cool. I didn't want you to track my lap times anyway.
You mean cheating?
Yes, cheating. Like changing the in-game files. You know what I mean? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I'm gonna start from right here because it's way more consistent if I start right here. Does that mean I'm gonna have to do an out lap and then a hot lap? Yeah. Am I okay with that? Also, yeah. Motherfucker! And for what? Just give me the lap, bro, please.
Ooh, fastest I've driven.
There we go. Okay.
Hey, I got your time, by the way.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
You got my time?
I've done a 235.
What?
Yeah, I just put it in Google DC.
My fastest lap was a 33. Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, 33.82.
Hell yeah. That might be it, honestly.
It's got your face in it. I don't know if you care about that, but...
No, I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm having some people having troubles joining the server because of that missing file debacle.
Clear cache.
Yeah, and put the mods already in the resources folder. Might also help. I mean, most of the mods on the server you can just download. So if you place them all in the resources folder manually, it's at least faster.
I don't know if that helps you, Black Cat. I'm sorry. I don't know that side of this server. Oh, Salmon. Is it you that knows how to UV map? UV wrap
Oh god, no.
these cars?
I can give you the UV map. but actually making the mod, that is, no, do not ask me. I'm horrible at that.
Okay.
But if you need the UV map for the BX, I can get you it.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Okay. But when you do actually need the mod, you could ask BJ or Knator how to do that, because that's not really my speed type thing. But
Gotcha. Damn, that was clean. That was so clean. What the fuck? Hello? Where am I? Max Verstappen? What is this? What a crazy overtake on not a very conventionally easy overtake. Overtaking corner? You know, you understand what I'm trying to say. That was a jumble of words. On the inside too. I wasn't even on the outside. Still somehow managed to save that. Oh, nope, 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 nope. I didn't turn as aggressively enough. A little late to that. Super late. Oh, this whole line's fucked up. Track limits. A little bit of curb. Never hurt nobody. Not getting too greedy. Just enough. Very nice. I think I need to brake a little earlier there because I want to hit that apex, but I'm usually just a little bit off of it. I let out. I probably could have stuck it through. It's a 54. That's pretty slow. That's pretty slow. It's 2 seconds off.
okay, the time and the easy map are both in the PC.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
No problem. Yep.
You wouldn't happen to know the conversion rate between miles per hour to kilometers per hour, would you?
1.6, I think. I don't know.
Something like that.
I think 25 miles an hour is 60 miles an hour sorry. God damn it. 25 miles an hour is 60 kilometers an hour, I believe. Maybe 40. I don't know, actually. Is it 40?
No, it's 1.6 or something. And knots is 1.9-ish.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah. 25 miles an hour is 60 miles an hour, guys. That's the new speed limit.
Yeah, make sure you go 60 miles an hour through the school zone.
Through residentials, yep. Yep. It's for their safety.
Yeah, just, you know, speed limit.
What's up, Rio? Welcome in. You are very correct. 25 miles an hour is, in fact, 25 miles an hour. God damn it.
Well, at least most days.
Yeah, who knows? It might be 26. Depends on how it's feeling. Right, yeah. You took my advice. You took a streamer's advice. You said, ah, yes. 25. Well, hold on. If you're saying that 25 miles an hour is the new 60 miles an hour, then you're driving hella slow. No, it doesn't matter. I'm really happy with the 33. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to be able to hit that again today. Hey, tell him I'm coming for you. It's over for you, bro. Did you just say 24s? I'm gonna crash out. That doesn't make any sense. Bye, Tomo. 34s. Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna say 24.
Yeah. I was at 35 and I was very distracted for most of that lap. I'm amazed.
See, me personally, I can't talk as much as you do when I'm hot lapping. That's a lot for me. Like, I cannot focus.
At some point, you can operate at like 90% while doing other stuff, just by doing it enough.
I'm about like 80%. Like, if I'm talking to someone, I'll get like a 44, like a high 44, but you know.
So this is the RLS GT250 class. It's within specs. Oh, what a shit line, by the way. It's within the specs that are set by the RLS server event. So most of this car is completely vanilla. The only thing that is a mod is the transmission. Oh shit. That is a 6-speed sequential when by default BeamNG only gives you a 5-speed sequential. What a shit line again. I went down to 3rd gear there. What are you fucking doing, dude? Good lord.
What is the Formula 1 time on this track actually?
Probably something ridiculous.
2 minutes-ish. Speaking of that, China sprint races tonight, so hopefully Denny joins the VC so I can watch it.
Welcome in, Joe. If you'd like to, yes, but this is a more serious server, so don't be on your usual hooligan shenanigans.
Yeah, that's how you get kicked.
Correct.
By David.
This is
and
not.
trust me, David.
This is not our house, Joke. This is not our usual never server.
Yeah, Devin is not the nicest of individuals.
I broke so early. What are you doing? I will say, Simon,
You gotta.
my line is not
Wow.
perfect.
Wow.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
There's a guy. There's a guy in here. Oh, it's probably not even Simon. It's Simeon. Simeon. I don't know how you say your name. I'm sorry. I'm an idiot and dyslexic.
Tuna.
Tuna. Go with that.
The matchstick. That's really someone. Oh. This Moonark can do a 2 minutes run.
God damn.
It's only not GT250 anymore.
I wonder how fast that thing is.
It's more like GT1300.
Holy shit. That's ridiculous. Short shift the fur.
What's your time, Justin?
Ooh, fucking shit.
2 minutes. I have run below 2 minutes with this.
Tokyo Drift, it's all good.
No, with your actual GT250.
Oh, I just did my fastest time in 1 lap, and then I stopped being serious again. It was 2:35, I think.
Oh, that'll get you in.
That means I'm definitely getting in, baby. Let's go.
Well, I mean, with some of the people, they just use their Hiroshi tunes, so they don't even change anything, so then they run like a 240 or something.
Holy moly.
And go.
I just doubled it and gave it to the next person. That's hella funny. That's true, because Tomo lost his mind there for a minute. This thing will do pretty sick skids in first and second. In parking lot, it's pretty sick. Oh no, I'll reset my car after this lap, so you're not getting blinded. I was in fourth? Hello? That's a good song, by the way. I was trying to remember the lyrics and I just couldn't. Yeah, hey, what the fuck? Okay, we need to talk about something. I've been struggling with this for the past couple of days and it's pissing me off. My controller is struggling with immense stick drift. So if you see it shoot off to the right randomly, that's not my input. That's straight up just the car. Or just my controller. Which sucks so bad.
I am so sorry for you.
Yeah, it's so annoying and I cannot fix it. I've tried moving the dead zone, I tried everything, but if I leave the controller alone in just the right position, it'll go to like 60% and stay there, even though there's no input being put into the controller. And I'm still posting 33s. Suck on that. Just unnecessary aggression.
Yes. I think that you have gotten more people to participate in the event than Raceless has, so good job, man.
I'll take it. I'm stoked. Fuck, dude, my hand. How? I don't feel like too many people have joined straight from like my streams or content.
Well, I mean, like, not the server, but like you've already gotten like 4 or 3 people from your chat that have joined.
Oh, that's true.
So.
Oh my god. I mean, anything I do, seriously. I forget that this is like a place for creatives. Hi, Raceless! Speaking of which.
Oh my god, it's...
You heard your slander.
Speak of the devil.
Speak of
Hey, I was joking. Yeah.
Why are you getting kicked? You got a water gun to your head. In game. Raceless, I posted a 33. I'm so excited. God, my hands. I don't know why, but my pinky and my ring finger on both hands are the two that take the most amount of pressure. Like, those are the ones that hurt the most after 5 or 6 laps. I almost just got fucking murdered. Are you good? My god. You'll miss the event, Raceless. It's okay. I'll hold down the fort for everyone. Devin's not gonna be there. You're not gonna be there. He posted a 31? This madman. Did you see that? Did you see that shit? It just shot off to the right. And there's nothing I can do about it. That's absurd.
Yeah. So, with this Moonhawk, the ridiculous aero, and just about 2,000 horsepower, you can get Formula 1 times.
It's ridiculous.
BeamNG is like 10 seconds off, I think. So I don't know if it's positive or negative. So, but either way, that's pretty impressive.
I mean, that is pretty damn fast considering that we're posting like 230s. So you're 30 seconds faster in something that has a ridiculous amount of horsepower, which we know by trial and error that faster car does not equal faster time in some cases.
Huh?
So
Sorry?
somebody,
Faster
sorry.
car?
Let me give you some more power does not equal.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I had to preface.
Oh.
Somebody with like a 1300 power, 13,000 horsepower bolide was like, I posted a 9-minute lap on Nürburgring, and people were like, people are doing 8s in cars with like less than.
Yeah, 830.
Yeah,
well,
like,
maybe not.
maybe 300 horsepower, 300, 400 horsepower.
Like
Getting fast as times.
the really fat Bastion, you can't get a. I think he got a 38.
Is everybody?
Yeah.
Are people waiting for me? Are we getting lined up for a race here? Looks like
Yeah, we're going to annoy you.
sounds good.
Or
Okay.
swipe each other.
I mean, he's got a whole masquerade already. I mean, this is just.
I'm gonna get rear-ended. I can feel it.
Yeah, good looking turn 1.
I have to fight. I have to fight you guys and my controller. I have a second one downstairs, which I might grab.
I was about to say, if it's that bad during the race, you probably don't want stick trick like that.
Yeah, no, definitely not. I've learned to manage it, but no. Did you see that? It just shoots out. That shit's so annoying. Is the modded transmission RK's transmission? Honestly, I have no idea. I just noted that it's a mod. Fucking shit. That's in the server. There you go. There's the tail end of my thought. If you run the errata on this track, you will probably not be very competitive, but if it's fun, go for it.
Yeah. Well,
I always liked participating in some moonwalk builds.
It's kind of a shit line. It's okay.
if you ever feel sad about yourself, just remember that one shot is limited by his bag computer. So.
One shot, he's pretty quick. He's pretty damn fast.
Yep. And unfortunately, you know, his computer, I think at Hirochi, he upgraded it now, but I don't know how much, but at Hirochi, he couldn't do the feature races because, like, 10 people on track, his PC couldn't handle it.
Yeah, he upgraded his CPU to something pretty beefy. He doesn't have a crazy GPU, but from what I understand, it's quite nice. Seems like it can keep
Hopefully,
up.
The old bad FPS spell doesn't work on him for Spa, because, you know,
Yeah.
it'd be really nice if he could race.
I can hear you just sniffing my tailpipe.
I can get closer.
Welcome in, Ozzy.
Hi there, little car.
Hi there, little car. I broke so late.
Got distracted right away.
I did, yeah. I was intimidated by your massive V8.
But I should actually practice more with the actual GT250.
That was a 242 with a major wipeout and some questionable lines. I genuinely don't think I'll be able to match that 33 today. I don't foresee that happening.
He also changed things, right?
Yeah,
So
I changed something
first have to
a little
discover,
bit.
Yeah, you first have to discover the new optimum again.
Using max steering angle, like, all of the time.
No.
Okay, that's good. Because you could probably increase camber a bit and then fuck around with all of those settings again, like your toe and stuff, and fix that up, and then you could probably get a lot more turning.
Yeah, because BeamNG is weird like that.
I don't think it's the car. I don't. I think it's me. Me being extremely inconsistent and then having issues with the controller as well. Because there are some specific turns where I'm like, oh, like that line was 100% my fault.
Yeah.
Because the car
And-
feels
and
really
also-
consistent. Yeah.
And also the BX too, it's, you know, a BX,
Right.
so...
Yeah. Which I'm gonna stick with for the season. I don't give a frick what anybody says.
I don't think I've made any meta build yet. Even this FGP, I want to have the inline 5-cylinder instead of the 4, which is better.
I'd say your Moonhawk is pretty meta. With the Group 5 body.
No, also not. Because
Oh, that was so nice.
in spec, the Group 5 body from Moonhawk doesn't go faster than about 209 on this track. Well, you should at least go faster than 230 on the straight, in reference to, if you don't know numbers on this track.
235.
Yeah. And then plus, I'm gonna be honest, the race isn't really about speed, it's more about consistency and, you know,
Correct.
not dying, so...
Correct. Thank you, Ozzy. I'm trying. Over the last like 4 days, it's changed dramatically. It's gone from absolute dog shit, like posting 38s consistently. Oh my god, consistently. To shaving off seconds. It's been pretty sick. That's honestly huge thanks to the guys in the RLS server. These guys have been so nice in giving me all their tips and tricks and secrets and whatnot, and just being a really friendly crew. I will eventually get the link in the description at some point, but once I do get it in there, definitely join. This place is fucking sick.
Yeah, I actually gave Smunkles my cocaine dealer, so, you know.
Yeah, dude, these guys are sick. These guys are so cool.
Okay, well, I'm gonna head out. I gotta go, you know, human needs.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, I got you, 100%. Thanks for thanks for your help. Appreciate it. Holy fucking
Yeah,
shit.
no problem. Good luck with your times.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yep, yep.
See ya. I got too greedy there. I put too much throttle into it. If it was a little more gradual, I would have had more time to accelerate. But I had to cut throttle like an idiot. What are you doing? It's a 54. That's still 2 seconds slower than my fastest. God damn it. The only two things that I changed was the anti-roll spring rate and the tire pressures. Interesting. Maybe I was onto something with my tire pressures. Who knows? Dude, H-pattern shifters manuals are so much fun. I'm so stoked for 0.35. I'm excited for them to update their tire model. That's gonna be a huge nerding out moment for me.
Yeah, it's like Beam is finally growing up.
Right, seriously.
Because a lot of the systems are really nice in principle.
Right, yeah.
Then,
But in practice, it's, I don't know, a bit rough. I'm intrigued to know if the BeamNG devs have realized they have to have. I wonder if they realized like the way forward is through multiplayer. Like there's no way that they can't realize that. Holy shit. As soon as I start talking, all drivability goes out the door.
Well, they're no stranger to the multiplayer community, so.
Right, yeah. Dude, I'm so jealous, Rio. That sounds so sick. I have a 99 Integra in my garage right now as my daily driver, and it's the most fun car I've ever driven. Because of that reason, it's an H pattern shifter. It's 5-speed manual. It's so much fun. It's such a good time. She's a little old, but man, oh, such a good time.
Funny how different experience can be around the world.
What do you mean?
I think I've never driven anything consistently which wasn't an H pattern manual.
Yeah, dude. Here's a crazy metric for you. Like maybe 5 years ago, somebody spat out that 18% of Americans know how to drive stick. 18%. That is it. What is nuts?
Yeah, here it's like the only people who get a driver's license with the notification automatic only are the people who are handicapped and miss one arm or something, or a leg.
Yeah.
Everybody else, although currently with all the electric vehicles, it's shifting.
Absolutely, yeah. Which I think is a shame.
That,
a manual electric car would be so sick.
Yeah, but what? How? Why?
You could run a much smaller motor.
Yeah, I mean the power drop-off is quite big, but right?
I don't know. I'm no scientist. It'd be so for real. In my brain, I'm like, you wouldn't need to run as powerful as a motor because it would be hooked up to a transmission, which would change your torque outputs. Since electric motors already have ridiculous torque outputs anyway, it makes sense to me to have that be your in between. But engineers have sorted out like you don't really need to.
No, I think I'm also not familiar with electric motors, but I think it's constant torque up to some point where it just falls flat.
Yeah.
Or it starts to decrease rapidly. Probably something with the geometry, magnetic fields or whatever. So in that case, having two gears would probably already be sufficient.
That's what the original Tesla Roadster did before Elon took the company over. It had two gears and an electric motor, which was so fucking cool. And yes, I absolutely almost did flip this car and send it into a bin. Yeah, I did.
I almost lit in a parked car.
You almost flipped in a parked car?
Yeah, Joke Hamster is on the outside of a corner. So
Gotcha. No, I see where this is going. Makes sense.
he's doing his best impression of a rally fan.
Wait, Rio, did you lie to me in saying that you did it in GT7, not in real life? You animal. How dare you? I honestly don't blame you though. Who's that one guy that plays not plays, what the fuck am I trying to say? He does videos on the Nordschleifer, the Nürburgring. He goes around the Nürburgring in various different cars.
Something?
You know what I'm talking about. Love that guy.
Misha.
Yeah, I love that guy's channel.
The Russian, Dutch, German.
Yeah. He's a nice guy. Super cool. The reason why I'm so fast on... Why are you so fast through the long round corner? I can't keep up. That's after Eau Rouge. So that is because of my entrance and exit of that corner. I can maintain a lot of momentum through Eau Rouge. My best guess is that you're braking into that corner. Don't brake. You don't need to. You need to let off and hold it in fifth, let off, turn in right, I want to say like 200 meters before the red box on the fence.
Oh, and the first one to the left, hook it directly behind the curb, and then right.
Yep, yep. I can probably show you in just a minute. I don't need a brake here. What are you doing? I'm not using my noggin. Oh my god.
Yeah, because if you hook it directly to the left and then right, you can do most of the turning when you're pressed into the tarmac, and not when you're coming almost off it.
Yeah, okay. So let's start here. I'm gonna let this guy go by because I don't want to get in his way. Ow, my head. Oh, is that you? That's hella funny. Great. I'm gonna restart my car really quick. So when you're coming into this corner, transition from the outside of that curb to the inside of here. Stick to this wall as much as you can for as long as you can. And right here is where you want to start turning in. You start here, you come in, you hug this curb, and as soon as you come out to the center here, then you start turning in. Again, you're at like 60% throttle in fifth gear. And you transition back, try to hit the inside of this curb, and the inside of here. I'll show you what that looks like in slow motion, if I can. Oh my gosh. Why don't you guys do a fresh start, same line every day? Oh, same line, everybody. That makes sense. I don't know why I read every day. Let me show you, and then we'll do that, and we'll take it slow. Yeah, I'll get there. Okay, I'm gonna do this in fifth, so you can see that I'm in fifth. Coming in here, right about now, start turning in, hug this curb, center out, back in, up through here, right there. It's scary when you're at full speed. 100%. I get it. When I first started doing this track, which was a fucking week ago, I shit you not, it was absolutely terrifying. Half of it comes down to the tune that you're running and being used to the car that you're driving, and the other half is just knowing that in some cases you need the balls to know that you can make it, and then also, yeah, exactly, racing balls, 100%. Knowing what the car is going to do depending on what you tell it to do. That's very important. Some of these guys can take that corner flat out in sixth. I can't, and that just comes down to the limitations that I have with this 200BX. It doesn't have a ton of downforce. One shot, he's got a cracked out Pessima that can take that flat out because he has a ridiculous amount of downforce, which I just simply don't have. So that makes me less competitive, but I'm stubborn and I want to drive the 200BX, so I don't care. Yeah, the Group 5 body. It's nuts.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming you grab the same tune that I have. It's the same exact car. It comes down to... Okay, let me break something down for you real quick. Do you see the little graph at the bottom of my screen there? You see the red and the green and the blue? So that is input telemetry. Oh no shit, you're right. You do have the pink ETK. Sorry, I got the cars mixed up. Sometimes you just gotta have the confidence incentive. Yeah, exactly. How are your inputs? Like, are your inputs nice and smooth? Are you trail braking? Are you smoothly laying onto the throttle? Or are you kind of just like on, off, on, off? Trying to be smooth, but it doesn't react sometimes. I'm not sure. Honestly, I wish I could be the guy to tell you exactly what's going on and how to fix it, but I'm not. That's a Devin. I'm still learning this shit myself. Dude, this track backwards would be kind of fun. Ooh, I don't know the braking lines. This is kind of cool. I'm gonna go the other way. Go the other way around. We don't need to do that. It's gonna cause a massive accident.
I somehow feel the need to get driving suddenly.
I would love to sit there and tell you what's wrong, but I'm not confident in my ability to drive to tell you that you're doing something wrong. I'm
just curious.
That is a question for somebody else.
I'm just being curious. I also don't have any
I'm so sorry. That was egregious. Salmon, I'm sorry. I don't like your tire pressures. I think it's making me slower. So I'm going to change them to something else. I'm going to lower them by 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Anyway.
Oh.
Sorry. Maybe 65. Then bring this up to... No. Bring that to 25 and leave it there. The happy middle ground between all of that. I am intrigued, Rio, to try out the Nordschleife, the Nürburgring, because I haven't actually done it in Beam, and I'm curious. I played it in GT7, but I haven't messed around with it in Beam. God, diggity dang, my hands are tired. I'm gonna save this so that I don't lose it, as I did that and it sucked. Wasted so much time. What's up, Justin? Welcome in. It's my favorite circuit ever in like every game. The green hell. Step 5, that's right. Always save your config. Well, to be fair, I didn't know that I was going to get kicked from the server, and I was making adjustments to a car that I was already happy with to just kind of fuck with it, and then I got kicked. Not by somebody else, just by the server being like, I don't feel like you should be in here today. So I was like, okay, cool, thanks. Appreciate you. You're a real one for that. Honest to God, this car's pretty fucking sick. Yeah, server was like, go fuck yourself. Hey, did a few laps, just got a low 240s. Hell yeah, man. That's where it's at. That's where I was a week ago. So you're on track, dude. You're on track to making it. If I get the blessing by our Lord and Savior, Division Devin, maybe I'll make a video about how to drive. I'm definitely not the fastest. Oh, you know, it'd be cool if I did like an interview type video with Denny. That would be super sick. You don't think you liked your car setup? Rest in peace. God damn, this thing turns. Oh, brother. I'm good. I'm still alive. I didn't flip it. Doesn't count. Jeez. What a monster. The 180Xs, SXs, sorry. Those are sick. My absolute favorite is the Integra Type R. There is no better car for me. Are there better cars in the game? Absolutely. But that is my most favorite car to drive. Mainly because I have the kid version of the Integra Type R. I have the GS. At some point when I'm rich and famous, which will probably never happen, I'm going to get a JDM spec Type R motor and slap that puppy in there. Be so nice. Oh, it'd be so cool. The Super Impreza, like the 2010 hatchback era, or are you talking the early days of the STI? Yeah, I don't know. Apparently the K-Series is supposed to be pretty meta, from what I understand. Like the early days of the STI. Yeah, that's super cool, dude. Like Colin McRae rally. Yup, exactly. It's meta. I'm just on a meta tuner. That is so real. That is so real. That's funny. I broke so early. What am I doing? I'm not even hey, let's gather up. I'm not focused whatsoever. So let's run it up on the track here. For shits and gigs. You see the K-Series has the lowest drag coefficient in the game. You know what that means, boys? Faster top speed, baby. Let's go. I don't want to use the K-Series for one reason only. Because it's OP. I want to be challenged, okay? Because that's what I am.
It matches my personality.
Correct.
Yeah.
Hands. I need to clean my controller. I'm a clean freak, and I feel like my hands are sticky, and it's making me kind of grossed out. Are you getting in this shenanigans? Who else is on the server? I guess that's it.
Are you going to do this seriously?
Don't kill each other. You can reset. That's about it. Cool.
Right. Try to race.
Try to race.
Check.
3, 2, 1, go. I realize they're probably really delayed for stream, but
Yeah, I would just wait until everybody was driving.
I didn't think about that. I'm gonna take this corner super wide. Let these people pass. Let them do their thing. Cause I don't want to get taken on the first corner.
You mean by a 70s car weighing almost 2 tons?
Oh, Joke's probably gonna kill somebody. He didn't. He saved it. This animal.
No, let me brake. I should have brought my real build.
Kind of braking a little bit early because I'm not sure where he's able to sit. pretty good. Shit. I did not know how hard he was gonna brake there. I mean, it makes sense. I just wasn't paying attention. All right, let me stop looking at you, Spurley, and let me just focus on the driving, because that's where this is gonna come from. Welcome in, Kazi, Hazy, Kanye with the Z. Shut off to the right for no reason. That's so annoying. Came out wide. It's so loud.
Not a V8.
The V6?
No, inline 5.
Oh, weird. I guess it makes sense actually. It does sound like that.
Yeah, that Audi rally car classic sound.
I know what you're talking about. Don't know the name.
But it's white and
Audi
yellow.
Quattro. Audi Quattro something. It was twin charged.
Was that their first Quattro system?
Yes. That's when that was developed.
They've been milking that cow for quite a bit.
Absolutely.
And apparently it's still a good system. With directional power stuff. Interesting. The cornering speed you guys have. I really don't have it. I know.
Damn, you brake so hard.
Why? A bit. Let's see. If I remember correctly. Yeah. Spirley is running on the 20 psi tires, so that's the difference.
Here we go. I got the run on him.
Oh, I need to reset your car. Oh, did you know that? That if you're spectating someone, you can just reset the car. So for you, it's fixed again.
Oh, no shit. I'm sorry, Spurley. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so like for me, you were running on the rev limiter with all the wheels crooked under the car. And I can just reset the car, and then my computer thinks your car is fine again.
Yeah, he's not murdered, Salmon. He's still there. I got too greedy with that curb. And I let out quite a bit there. I didn't use all the track. That might have been a controller issue. This is some good fucking racing, by the way. Did I lose you? I honestly cannot hear you. Your car's not that loud. I think it's because my toe in is a little aggressive. I think it's at like 0.2 something. Are you still back there? Oh, you are. I'm spinning a little bit there, but it's okay. Fucking shit. Do you mind? God damn. 35.77. Dude, that was amazing racing. Spurley, by the way. Super cool. I'm sorry I took your outside line in that last three corners on the last lap, because I think that slowed you down quite a bit. But that was a hell of a race. That was a really good time. Oh my god. I had to back off and you ran away. Yeah, I think you're right there, dude. You're competitive. I think there's two instances where you're braking that you probably don't need to, and it's on the it's on my camera's hella slow. Whoa, that's hella fast. You're braking too much here. You're braking too strongly and for too long here. And I noticed is that you're taking the line all the way up here and you start turning at the end of this curb. If you can, right about the 80% mark of this curb, start turning in towards the center. Because what's going to happen is that your line's going to look something like this. You can actually see it on the ground. You can see how it forms. We start here, you turn in, stay towards the center for as long as you can, and try to hit the end of this green here as your apex. Just like that. Black Cat's got it. You're also braking right here. You don't need to. So for me, I'm in fourth gear. That was probably hella loud in your ears. Sorry about that. I'm in fourth gear. Assuming you set up this turn correctly, you want to be in the center right about here. You don't want to be all the way out to this curb, because what's going to happen is that if you go out to this curb, you have to turn back to the right to get to this end, which is going to increase the amount of like angle you need to sustain to make this corner. What you want to do is you want to come in towards the center here, so that you're already close to this right side, so you have less to transfer with. Again, sticking in fourth, you just let off throttle and let the car rotate right about here into this corner, hitting this apex and coming out the other end. I think if you maintain that momentum there, you'd be off to a really good start. Where was the other spot that I thought you might need some work? I don't know.
Greetings and salutations, gamers.
Hi, Devin.
Hey.
Welcome in.
Back by unpopular demand. Me.
honest, Spurley, that was the only 2 notes that I had. That section I think is losing you a bunch of time. Is that you're not having a ton of momentum on that on the last third of the track. Right here's where I think you need a lot of work. Other than that, that was fantastic racing, dude. Fantastic.
Hey, congrats on the concurrent viewership.
Thanks, dude. It's been pretty good. 15. I sat at 15 for a good long while.
Yeah, I was with a student and I was like peeking over at it occasionally.
Holy moly, sorry about that. Damn.
Honestly, the oddest experience of my entire life.
Is that a student?
Yeah, so I went over to her house, keyword her house.
Yep.
And she wanted to practice, but she didn't have any money for bullets. So she's like, "Well, I've got this Ace VR thing, and I know about it. So pretty much, it's like a virtual dry firing system that you can plug into your MetaQuest 3 headset." So I was like, "Oh, no big deal. Like, I haven't used it before, but I'm sure like we can make something happen." So I get over there, and she's got some pretty respectable numbers put down on a couple of the drills, and pretty much my job was to watch and see what she does in first person using because she just casted it to her big ass like 80-inch TV, and I had to pick up on like why she was throwing different shots in not ideal areas, and like how to get faster and improve her hit factor, which is I'm not going to get into that.
Yeah.
So I'm at her house, and she's like, "Oh, well, she paid me for 4 hours, which is good." So she's like, "Hey, for the first hour, how about you just get comfortable with the system? These are the couple of drills that I work on. So here's how you get to them. Here's like the stuff, like just go ham."
Yeah.
So I'm like practicing for like an hour on this thing, mind you, getting paid for it at the same time. And she's like, "Oh, I made you cookies, by the way."
What is happening?
And then I was supposed to leave there like 40 minutes ago, and she just like didn't want me to leave. I'm like, "Lady, if I'm here for another hour, I'm gonna have to charge you for the 8 hours."
I think you were trying to get courted there, bud.
I think that was what was happening. But I told her, I said, I gave her some really good advice, and I set her some pretty reasonable, achievable goals, because like she's not like a terrible shooter. I actually know her from like shooting matches and stuff. And
Yeah, she's trying to get you.
like, you're not. I'm like, you're not a bad shooter. Like, females obviously struggle in any sort of sport that it's like co-ed that involves some form of athletics, which
Thank you, Black Cat.
USPSA does.
It was a pleasure
For
having
any
you.
like action shooting sport.
I'll see you next time.
I'm like, it's always going to be harder for you to climb up the ladder,
Right.
because of your body structure. And I was like, you do really well in practice, because she sent me like probably like 2 terabytes of like her practice footage. And I'm like, well, if you can shoot like that in practice, why can't you just do that in a match setting, and then not be surprised Pikachu face when you're bottom half of the rung?
That checks out. Unfortunately, given my current circumstance, I do have to pick up my girlfriend from work.
Oh, that's fine.
Like right now.
I didn't mean to bore you with my life.
No, it wasn't boring. It was really good, actually. It was funny that she made you cookies, and I definitely think you were trying to. She was trying to get you. She was trying to kidnap you. To be honest with you.
Yeah, she's not getting my butthole today.
Maybe tomorrow. He didn't deny it. No denial.
I mean, Devin didn't say he didn't like it, so it's
he
like,
didn't. That's incriminating evidence enough, in my opinion.
Well, I did have to take a shit for the last 2 hours, and I didn't want to do it in her house.
Dude, you should have shit her. You should have shit in her house. You should have had that as your parting gift.
It's like, oh, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. No, because then once I had my pants down, it would have been game over.
That's right. She would have found you.
She'd unlocked the bathroom door. I would have been there with my pants down.
Then
My
it
gun
game
was
over from there,
set down
dude.
on the table in the living room.
You would have gotten a pretty substantial
I
tip.
had no defense.
That's pretty good. However, I do need to go. I will be back in a couple of hours, probably.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
have fun.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
Bye. That was an interesting ending to this stream. Definitely not how I thought that was going to go. Devin, I love you to death. That was a fantastic story. It was not boring. It wasn't. That's it. There's no end to that joke. There's no punchline. It was a good story. I, however, do need to go. Thank you to everyone who helped in the stream today. Thanks. You guys are fucking sick. Yeah, like Devin said, 15 concurrent viewers is pretty cool. Like 90% of all streamers just sit at 3 or less than. So I'm in a pretty good position. It's pretty cool. Thank you, Rio. I think this is your first time coming in. I don't recognize you. KZ, I think you've been in here before. Thank you for popping in again. Inner Ghost, thank you for popping in as well. Appreciate you. And the Black Cat, I feel like you've been here before. You look familiar. Yeah, I will eventually come out with more on tuning. It's a very complicated subject, and I can't wait to break into more of it. I'm still learning stuff, and I'm not going to give you guys information that I don't think I know 100% myself. So, yeah. I think I only commented on one of your videos. Yeah. First time you've been in the stream. But did I respond, Rio? Was I a good content creator? Did I respond to your... I feel like I respond to just about every comment that people post, which I probably shouldn't do. But everyone's been so nice lately. It's been super cool. There's only been one dude that's decided to pick a fight. Heck yeah, I responded. I did it good. All right. Well, would like a street build with the Bastion and maybe a GT Sport steering. Oh yeah, the race Pessima with the all-wheel steering, huh? Mm-hmm. I remember this. I remember this conversation. Maybe an NA scat pack. Trouble is, KZ, I do not like the Bastion. I'm gonna be so for real. The Bastion is one of my least favorite cars in all of Beam. I will do it because I care about you. But I digress. It wasn't. Somebody else said something about all-wheel steering. God damn it. You and Devin really like the Bastion, which I can respect it. It's fast, but it's a little too much for me. I'm a JDM boy through and through. If I had to choose between a Scat Pack and a 140 horsepower Integra, I'm going to go Integra every time. Cough, help my ETK tuning. I will eventually. But I run on a wheel. That makes sense. I need to get a wheel. Maybe, hey, maybe if we can set it like 30 concurrent viewers every single stream and get a fuck ton of views on my videos, maybe I'll buy a wheel. But until then, it's not happening. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Mosin R9 for sure. Okay, I seriously need to go. Thank you guys so much for watching this stream. If you did enjoy, be sure to smack the like button, subscribe if you're new. If you're not new and you're not subscribed, what the hell you guys do, man? It's the damn button. It's not that hard. Just. But thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video or stream. Peace. That was pretty good. That was a